Is it working? Is it working? Is it is it working? Alright. No, this oh god, I cannot see anything. Where's my mouse? Alright, no. That's not gonna work. Hi, everyone. This is Justin. I'm gonna play a game. First, let's go to YouTube. This is Heroes of the Storm. If you don't know what Heroes of the Storm is, it's a neat little Blizzard game where they mash up all their neat intellectual properties into a big old free-for-all MOBA type thing. If you're familiar with Dota, you've pretty much already played this game. The way it kind of differentiates itself is with, well, obviously the Blizzard properties, Warcraft being a big one, StarCraft being, you know, huge, Overwatch being more of a later thing here for competitive FPS stuff, and some of their older stuff like Lost Vikings. It was an old 16-bit game. But anyway, what's a lot of fun about this game is that you don't necessarily have to be good at it to win. The skill ceiling is pretty low, and I might get lampooned by the whatever community is behind this terrible thing when I say that. But give me just a sec, dudes. I am trying to get to my dashboard here. I assure you I don't know what I'm doing. So wow, it's working. Neat. Okay. So this is, you know, kind of my first time streaming. I'm not terribly capable with anything except for Heroes of the Storm here in Abathur. So I'm trying to figure out the chat system. But hey, whatever. I'll just look at my channel. Maybe that'll work. You had one job. There we go. Okay. One job. Okay, yeah, all right. Neat. So, one of the fun things about Heroes of the Storm, compared to Dota, in my opinion at least, is that if you're familiar with Dota, there's a very ever-present lane game. Heroes of the Storm kind of like plays a little heavier into the laning games in some cases, and it makes it a little bit more capable to like PvE. I don't know if I'm even saying that right. Like typically they call it like jungling in those more classic MOBA senses. But you have the capability to like kind of take it to the extreme with some of this stuff. And what's really great about this game is that the load times are exceedingly long. So that's nice. Finish a quick novel real quick here. Friday afternoon and Netflix sends me a notification. They know what's up. Hey, bud, we know you're not going out tonight. Oh, this matchup. All right. So, the stages in this. That's what's kind of unique. Dota, you have one board, you have one level, and it's symmetrical and it's balanced and it's pretty well thought out. It's got a lot of stuff that goes into it. This has different objectives in different stages with different sorts of layouts, and it can be kind of weird in some stages. This one specifically here, I believe you're supposed to control this point here. Oh wait, no, this is the control point. Just like Overwatch, basically. If you're familiar with Overwatch, you got little control points A, B, and C. Alright. Get back into the swing of things here. Laying down mines, making sure peeps aren't hiding in the shadows. Get him. Don't do it. There he is. We're doing it. Wow. That was reasonably effective. I'm not gonna lie. I'm probably not the best Abathur ever. I'm just kind of familiar with his playstyle, sort of. That's it. We're doing it. No. Go back to him. I probably should be looking at mid. Nope, I probably should be looking at top. No. Got him. Alright, so I'm just kind of still trying to feel this one out here, but I'm thinking a build that focuses more on lane push would help here, and XP specifically. That's the fun thing about Heroes of the Storm, is that your individual contributions don't mean dick. That's not to say that, you know, you can't accomplish anything on your own, but you know, you have a team level, not an individual character level. So if you got somebody that specifically has the role of soak a bunch of XP, then that benefits the rest of your team significantly in some cases here. And it's hard to talk about strategy and do the strategy at the same time. So I am going to be terrible for the sake of entertainment. That'll be my excuse. Top could probably use a little something. Nah, flip. Yeah. Alright, here we go. So yeah, I'm definitely building towards the PvE spectrum here. Alright. Zone up. So this is where Abathur gets a little tricky. Abathur can soak XP if he is in a lane, and his hat, or this little thing that I keep casting on people, can also soak XP. So, as long as people are in a situation where they're fighting over something else and they're distracted, you can kind of hide your little squishy Abathur body away from the rest of the people. And there I am up top, as you see. Yeah. So what I'm doing is I'm trying to get the XP and push both of the lanes here, the top and the bottom, because everybody's so focused on the middle. And it seems like we're doing a pretty good job of just holding that area anyway on their own, so I'm not going to help them. That's right, I'm selfish and I'm a terrible person, but ultimately this strategy benefits them because their levels are going to be greater here in just a sec. You also see up top, as long as I can continue to see the most of them down there in the middle, I'm just going to stay up there. Wherever Abathur's body is, he also spawns these little locusts. And it's like a once every 15 second you see his passive there. Oh no, bud, what you doing? Yeah, he's just a silly Billy. Alright. So we're gonna take this up here, and yeah, these little locusts here, they're tough. They'll take some hits for you. So you got these little creep swarms, just like any other MOBA, I guess. But yeah, the benefit of this character is that he's very specialized in just pushing those. And like I said, I'm doing a build that more specifically goes toward that aim. You can also build toward, you know, buffing your companions, adding benefits to them. You can do kind of a support role with them even, in a strange sort of way. I'm gonna do the worst talent, the one that everyone says is the worst. Watch this though, it's not the worst.
The protector has been defeated. Interesting.
And here's my point. We're 2 levels up. We're level 10, which means we have our ults way before they do. I'm gonna get this guy out of here. Put him back in. And I need to get out. Run, buddy. And there I go. And that's the other fun thing about Abathur, is that he can just kind of teleport wherever's visible. It's 2 seconds, be interrupted by stun, but damage doesn't interrupt it. So that's, it's kind of clutch sometimes. It's fun though. You know, you can also kind of serve as a distraction in the lanes if, you know, they're trying to find Abathur in the lanes or out in the jungles there. They're, you know, not pushing the objectives or pushing the towers necessarily. So you can kind of play some weird meta games with that one. Alright, so the next tower is going to be B, up on the top, or the next objective is going to be control point B. I didn't explain the control points earlier, and it's, like I said, kind of like Overwatch there. You just maintain control of a point, but after a certain amount of time, instead of winning the game specifically, you spawn like a vehicle that you can jump into, and it's super specialized in pushing lanes and killing peeps. So it's a huge benefit to play the objective. If you ignore it entirely, you run the risk of losing. Alright, so do some range attack here, and gonna maintain supremacy down bottom here. Dang. Okay. Alright, back to the narration though. Alright, so we're... the reason we're pretty far ahead here is that we are pushing these towers like crazy, and they have not got one on us yet. So we've got a significant amount of lead on the XP. Alright, so if everyone goes upstairs, go, please, top. There you go, buddy. That's how you do it. Go up top, go up top. Ignore this.
Fortify with the protector.
Sequences augmented.
There we go. Alright. We can do the sneaky things again.
Moving now.
That should be close enough. Yeah. And I'm getting XP from all 3 lanes, no big. Now the ult that I used there, that's at level 10 you get that. That's the one that everyone says don't get it. It makes a little summon minion that you can, you know, put your hat on and control just like any other character. He gets a buff based on the amount of creeps that he eats. Or the amount of creeps that die within his vicinity, rather. Hey, bud. There you are. And he heals from that and also continues to gain damage. And he can get actually pretty beefy doing that stuff. So I'm going to go over here and help him out a little bit. Make sure that he's not the one being shot. That's very important. Alright, there we go. Get back. Alright, kind of pushing that with my locusts. And we still maintain a significant level lead. That's what I'm talking about. Set you Abathur. Alright. Hide him in the smoke here. Oh shit! No! I'm so dead. Alright, so I'm a bad Abathur. Usually, Abathur, you shouldn't die. But, sure, we're cool. Here, let me check the score here. Pretty decent XP contribution, I'd say. That's alright. Siege is pretty good, too. More importantly here, we got all of our towers up. With most of our outside defenses up. We've won all of the objectives thus far. We might lose.
Our technicians will analyze its combat data.
Alright. It's not a huge loss though. Alright. Usually I will take the lane pushed furthest back. Get out of here, you. Alright, well if you're gonna be here, I'll help you. Wow, look at that. Can't. No. Sorry. Too many things happening at once. Alright, here we go. Mid. Looks okay. Good bottom here. Sneaky snakes. Okay. This is a really dumb idea. Should not be doing this. Alright. Back to the old grind here. Ooh, okay. This'll do. So I'm gonna put this one here while Ragnaros is down here. And I'll just distract you good. Come hang out. Look at him, he's doing it. That's what I mean, like there's not a whole lot of advantage for him to be there. I'm gonna go over here and soak the XP of that lane by proxy. And toss these. Slow him down a little bit. He's just gonna stay around, try to push this lane. That's cool with me, man. I'm helping.
A protector is almost ready. Access its terminal when I bring it online.
No, well, that's gonna be a lot of fun. Alright, so you see the objective down. I'm gonna go top. The idea is that even if they do suspect that I'm up here and they do something about it, doesn't matter because they're not playing the objective. And I don't stand to lose nearly as much. We already have a pretty reasonable XP lead at least. So Ragnaros hates insects. Arachnophobia. Alright. I'm gonna get the hell out of here. Let's watch this. I'm helping! Hooray. Alright, and now I have the level 20 talent, which is spawn a locust nest, which basically just puts a little nest out that has a 15-second timer, just spawns locusts, same as Abathur sitting in a lane. So they'll just like passively spawn locusts here, continue to push the core there, and bother them.
You're about to see the protector's power up close. Be
Yeah.
ready for it.
Alright, cool. They can do that. We don't care, dude. Get 'em, buds. Yeah, we're pushing this one too. Okay, so they can push as deep as they want with that one there. They don't have a way of really healing the robot or anything like that, so whatever damage we deal is consequential, let's say. I'll just kind of hang out here a little bit. Oh, got Ragnaros coming at me. To the shadows. And he probably is going to kill my nest if he hasn't already.
They've demolished a key. Strange. I did not expect the protector
Get him.
to be so good like that.
Oh gosh. Yeah, and this is yeah, once you get those locusts out like that, it's pretty tough to get the momentum of that lane back in your favor. Ultimately, they want to at least get one of these towers down. If they have their towers down, that means that we get catapults up, which helps us push the lane even harder. It's like a snowballing effect here. Alright. Push. Hooray. You did it. Yeah, so I got some mercs on this lane. I'll just put in some effort. Probably shouldn't be. I'm sure there's a better thing to be doing right now, but I guess I could be pushing bottom. Oh, yeah, they do have catapults on us on bottom. What? Oh, right. Terrible Abathur reporting in. Okay. Alright. So while they're all fighting over the core, we'll just be sure to deal enough damage down bottom. And like I said, they don't have any way to repair this stuff, so it's pretty consequential, whatever we do here. And he's wiping top for some reason. Probably doesn't want to do that necessarily. Probably wants to look down here, bud. It didn't matter. Don't pay attention to what they're doing. Just keep being Abathur.
Victory.
And that's how you play Abathur, sort of, I guess.
MVP.
I'll do another round later. Thanks for watching, everybody. I appreciate the things that you did.